train and support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, let's meet the visiting Mercer County Golden Eagles. Number 11, Carson Bolins. Number 12, Toby Finley. Number 13, Holden DeHoover. Number 30, Brady McPeak. And number 32, Lucas Marston. The Golden Eagles are coached by Tim Sedan and assisted by Joe Hanlon and Damian Martinez. All right, West Hancock, on your feet, and let's meet your West Hancock Titans! A senior, number 5, Louis Siegfried. A sophomore, number 11, Hunter Froman. A senior, number 14, Gavin Grosshouse. A senior, number 15, Nolan Gooding. And the junior, number 22, Cooper Knowles. The Titans are coached by Jeff Gall and assisted by Jamie Cousins, Paxton Harmon, and Brandon Greenwald.
Those are your starting lineups for today's matchup between the West Hancock Titans and the Mercer County Golden Eagles. The JV squad for the Golden Eagles got the win earlier. Now the Titans will win the jump and start off with the ball here, see if they can get out to an early lead. Knowles has it down low. Grotehouse will try a three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Finley. Starting squads for both teams. You heard them already. And there's a backcourt violation. DeMuth is going to get called for it. For the Titans, you have Gavin Grotehouse, who was injured for a couple of weeks with a pretty bad ankle sprain he sustained during a Clark County matchup in early December. Going to play in any of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament or, I believe, a game thereafter. But you have Gavin Grotehouse. Lewis Siegfried will try the three. That's good. State Bank of Nauvoo three is good for Siegfried. Hunter Froman, number 11. Cooper Knowles, number 22, and Nolan Gooding, number 15, round out the starting five for the Titans. For Mercer County, you have number 11, Carson Bolins, number 12, Toby Finley. Holden DeMuth is number 13 with the ball now. Brody McPeak and Lucas Marston are the starting five for Mercer County. The Golden Eagles with it now. Drive inside. Give it out to the corner. And a tough little elbow shot doesn't roll in. Froman comes down with the rebound. He's pushing it up. He'll slow it down just a little bit. Would have been about a 2-on-4. They give it to Gooding down low. His layup is just too easy. Gooding's got two. Assist goes to Siegfried. With Grotehouse out for the past couple of weeks, Siegfried had to become the primary ball handler and passer for this team. Great pass from DeMuth there. Wraparound pass poked out of bounds by Siegfried. It'll stay with the Golden Eagles, but Siegfried had to become the main ball handler for the Titans and ball facilitator, really, which took away from his offensive game. But now with Grotehouse back, you're going to see that thing shine a little bit more. Nice inbound pass, and shot is right there for the Golden Eagles, make it 5-2. Titans with the ball now. They get it down low to Knowles. His layup is up and in. 2 points for the Titans there. Makes it 7-2. Drive by DeMuth. Great dish blocked by Knowles. Titans ball now. 5:40 on the clock. They give it to Froman in the court, and turnover from Froman. Bad pass down low, tried to get it to Knowles, but didn't even look before he threw it down there. 3-point ball is no good. Hunter Froman with the rebound. Siegfried gives it over. Three-pointer in the corner, that's good. Gavin Grotehouse knocks it in. The State Bank of Nauvoo three for the Titans falls, makes it 10-2. Now with it, Finley. Hands it off, he gets it back, drives inside, gets two to jump. Now DeMuth with the ball, skip pass over. Three-pointer blocked by Siegfried. Gets his own rebound. Bounce pass. Shot blocked by Knowles. Titans finally get the ball. And DeMuth gets a steal after the bad turnover from Froman. DeMuth gives it over 30. McPeak with the ball drive. They're going to call a foul on Grotehouse. And he'll head to the line for 2 here. This will be Grotehouse's first of the game. Free throws coming here for McPeak. That one rolls in. 3 points now for the Golden Eagles. Second free throw, that one is up and in as well. 4-10. Titans with the ball. Siegfried going to bring it up. Zone defense looked like a 3. Knowles also had 13 rebounds in that game and 6 blocks. Titans so far undefeated in conference play. Shot is good from Holden DeMuth. Misses the first one. And they give it up to Siegfried. Now almost a 2-1-2 zone. Corner 3, Froman, that doesn't roll in. Foul on number 15. They're going to credit Nolan Gooding with the foul. 3 fouls for the Titans, 1 on all 3 players. Golden Eagles with the ball here. DeMuth against Froman. Tries to get the back cut to McPeak. It isn't there. Now Finley with it. Just swinging it around. The first sub of the game getting ready to come in halfway through the first. Drive inside, blocked by Knowles. But right there for the rebound, long 3 on the way. McPeak, that one doesn't roll in. Rebounded. Oh! A tough collision down low. Froman and Bolins get tangled up. Bolins gets up. It'll be Titan ball, or actually it should be Brown County ball, Mercer County ball. I'm still trying to figure out everything that's going on. There was some comment that was said to the student section that they weren't too happy about. 13-5 is our score. Bolins checks out. It was a hard hit. They're going to check him right now just for a little bit and give him some rest. Number 15, Lincoln Scott, checks in for Mercer County. 3:18 on the clock. 8-point lead for the Titans. Trey Phillips also checked in for Mercer County during that break. McPeak with it. Takes a little elbow shot. That one rolls in. Pretty looking shot there from Brody McPeak. He's got 4. 7-13 the score. Crowley in the game for the Titans. Siegfried will try a 3. That one's good. Another 3 for Lewis Siegfried. He's got 6. 2 State Bank of Nauvoo 3-pointers for him. Brown County with it. They find Phillips down low against Gooding. Gives it over. This is Finley. Kicks it out. McPeak baseline drive. Can't find anything. Tries to wrap it around off the leg of Crowley, so won't be a backcourt violation. It'll stay here with Mercer County. And a timeout going to be taken by the Golden Eagles. 16-7 our score. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be right back after this here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes times a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Mercer County's going to have the ball coming out of the timeout. 2:13 on the clock, 16-7 our score. Phillips with it. They're just moving around up top of the key. Nothing really dangerous yet for the Titans. Looks like they've moved to a 2-3 zone here for West Hancock. Knowles sitting in the center of it. Moving around McPeak with it now. Hands it off Finley. No pressure inside. They're content with just swinging this around on the key. Back to Finley. This is a new little zone from the Titans that they haven't really played much this year, but McPeak takes advantage of the little void shot, knocks down the 10-footer. 16-9. Siegfried with the ball, gives it over, now down low. Baseline drive, Gooding, that layup's no good. Same team, he gets the second shot up, fouled on the way. He'll head to the line for two here. Gooding and Knowles were fighting over the rebound, but Gooding finally came down with it. Free throw is good. He's got 3 on the game. Peyton 30-acre checks in for Lincoln Scott. Second free throw is up, and that one is good as well for Gooding. Gooding shoots about 75% from the free throw line on the season. Knocks down both of them there. Got to be careful of the backcourt violation. Gets tipped. Under a minute to go. McPeak with the ball. He's got 6. Gives it off Finley now. Guarded by Grothaus. Has to hand it off to Phillips. He loses control of it for a second. Back out McPeak. Goes inside. He likes that little 15-footer. He doesn't take it there. 16-9 our score. 18-9 rather. 35 seconds on the clock. A lot of time here taken by Mercer County. Go for the back cut. McPeak with it. Gives it to Phillips over to the corner. No open shot yet. Long three-pointer on the way. That one's going to be long itself. Rebounded by Grothaus. 20 seconds. Siegfried going to have it. Gives it over to Crowley. And they're going to slow this down. Grothaus has it. Guarded by 30-acre. Gets a screen by Knowles. Kicks it out, Crowley. He'll try the corner 3. That's no good. Long. Tipped around. Gooding comes down with it. Crowley has to throw it up. That's no good. Neither of Crowley's shots could fall down, and the Titans will head to the break with a 9-point lead, 18-9. We'll head to a quick break ourselves here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. West Hancock Titans Sports, presented by LJ Insurance.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you, and we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back here. Second quarter going to be coming underway here in a moment. 18-9, the score. Braden Hurt going to check into the game for the Titans. Froman going to have the inbound. Nine-point lead for West Hancock. Leading the score is Lewis Siegfried with 6 for the Titans, and Brady McPeak has 6 himself. Froman with it now. Gives it over. Crowley drives inside, dishes to Siegfried in the corner. He'll try a 3. That one's no good. A little long from Siegfried. Mercer County with it. Wasn't a backcourt violation there from DeMuth. He still had 1 foot on either side. Shot from Bolins falls down, and he stares out the student section after they had some words for each other earlier in the game. Knocks it down, makes it 18-12. Over to Siegfried in the corner. Gives it cross to Hurt. Crowley will try a 3. That's no good. Bolins gets the rebound. 7:05 on the clock. Crowley gets the steal. DeMuth pokes it away. McPeak now against Siegfried on the wing. Baseline from DeMuth. That's just too easy there for Knowles. Almost went off the head of DeMuth, but Titans tip it out of bounds. Knowles is averaging about 6 blocks per game so far this year. I think he's got around 4 in this one already. Bolins with it, gives it McPeak, drives inside. Back cut from Bolins, or DeMuth rather. Shot from Bolins is no good, rebounded by Froman. Titans only up by 6 here. Hurt with it, gives it up Froman. Thought about the 3, drives and kicks. Hurt tries one, that's no good. Knowles can't come down with it. Marston with the rebound. They give it over to the corner now. Slow it back down. Call a play, top of the key. Give it over to the wing now. Bolins with it. Not a lot of pressure inside, but they'll try deep 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Siegfried. Siegfried gives it over to Hurt. Trying to find Knowles down low. He's been pretty quiet from down there, and a great pass from Knowles down low. Out to Hurt, but he got fouled before the dish. That'll be the first foul against the Golden Eagles here in the quarter. Bolins picks up his first of the game. Siegfried and Knowles check out. Grotehouse and Gooding come in. They get it into Froman. His putback shot no good on the inbound. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball will go to Mercer County. Good effort down low. Froman can't corral it. Boland's going to have the inbound now for Mercer County. 5:35 on the clock here in the second quarter. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in and watching here today. If you guys want to put in the comments section where you're watching from and who you're rooting for, I'd love to give you a shout out. Nice bank shot there from Carson Bolins, and yet again points at the student section of the Titans. 18-14 now the score. Braden Hurt tried to give it over to Froman. It'll be Titans basketball, or rather Golden Eagles basketball. Correction there. DeMuth checks out. Number 15, Lincoln Scott checks in. Hurt comes out. Siegfried comes in for the Titans. 5:10 on the clock. It's only a 4-point game. Mercer County marching back into this one. Titans no points here in this quarter. All of the points coming from Carson Bolin. Knocks it down. He's got 6 on the game. Knocks it down. He's got 6 on the game. Make it 23-14. And a timeout going to be taking, another full timeout by the Golden Eagles. Will take a timeout as well here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back here, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Getting ready for the last 4 minutes of the first half. We're halfway through the second quarter. DeMuth gives it away to Bolins. Again, Bolins, the only player with points so far in this quarter for Mercer County. Drive from McPeak. He'll try to get two. He can't. Strong rebound from Crowley, and a foul called against Bolins. He's got 2 fouls. Grotehouse going to have the inbound for the Titans. They're up by 9. They're up by 9 coming into this second quarter. The game got as close as I believe as 5. Froman with it, gives it up to Crowley. Swing it over. Back to Froman in the corner. Drives inside, nice dribble move. Throws it up, no good. Rebound goes to Mercer County. Lucas Marston comes down with it. Knowles going to check back into the game for the Titans. Froman will end up getting that steal. He tipped it away. Skip pass up to Crowley. Back up Froman. Good ball movement from the Titans. Open 3. There it is. Gavin Grotehouse. His second 3 of the game. And him and Siegfried and Froman are starting to light it up from 3. 6 State Bank of Nauvoo threes between the 3 of them. That shot's no good. Look good. Strong rebound from McPeak. Has to dribble it around. Corner. Oh, dangerous over there in the corner. Crowley almost gets a knee to the head of Toby Finley. Luckily, Finley's all right. Froman will check out. Knowles comes into the game for the Titans. 26-14 our score. 2:35 on the clock. They get it in. This is Finley guarded by Crowley. Back to McPeak. Working against Grotehouse now is McPeak. Hands it off to Muth. Switching defense from the Titans. Drive inside. Try to dish it out. Knowles got his hand on it. They give it up to Gooding. Watch out. Layup comes. Thought he might have tried to slam that one down. He goes for the easy 2 instead. 28-14 now the score. Titans defense holding strong the past couple of possessions. DeMuth gets in trouble, has to give it away somewhere. He finds Marston. Back to DeMuth. Tries a tough little 17-footer, rebounded by Gooding. Gooding out the 3-point line. Drives inside, spin move, tough layup, no good. Knowles comes down with it. Strong board, makes the little 6-foot shot. Cooper Knowles has 4 on the game. 1:25 to go now in this one. Baseline drive. Again, it should have been goaltending, and it is. Bolins is going to get 2 points there. He's got 9 on the game. The leading scorer for the game so far. Grotehouse bringing it up for the Titans, gives it over to Siegfried. Grotehouse missed 7 games total for the Titans with that ankle injury. Missed the majority of them coming from the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Grotehouse drive, dish to Siegfried. Siegfried was way out at the red line. If he was a little closer, he could have taken a 3. Sizing up DeMuth, drives in, loses control of it. Over to Grotehouse, skip pass, Crowley. Takes the 3, that's no good, rolls around, tipped out of bounds by Grotehouse, so it'll be Mercer County basketball. DeMuth gonna bring it up here for the Golden Eagles. 30-16 our score. And a double dribble gonna be called against DeMuth, I believe. 36.8 seconds on the clock here for the Titans. Trying to extend their lead to 15 or more. See if they just hold on to zone here from Mercer County. They're taking a lot of time, not even putting pressure on the ball here. Titans run their play over to Siegfried. He tries a 3. That looks good. It's not. Little long. Crowley comes down with it. Back out Siegfried. Tries another one. That one's no good either. He's upset with himself after that one. 30-16 going to be the score heading into half. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with some halftime stats here on TSSR Game Time Live.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of.
Our Game Time Live presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Oh, welcome back. We're here with Adrian McGregor. Adrian, you're a Macomb guy.
Yes.
So you're living in Macomb, working at MDH.
Yes.
What's your position?
So I'm the Vice President of Clinical and Support Services here at the hospital. I have about 120 employees that roll up my direction through the organizational chart. And probably the easiest way to explain, so I have a great group of department directors that work for me. So areas like radiology and lab and physical therapy and cardiopulmonary services, those are kind of the main areas that roll my way. And then on the support side, pretty much all things with the plant, the facilities, keeping it clean, construction, all of that rolls up in my direction as well. So I never am bored, and I have plenty to do every day. So sometimes it feels like I just need more daylight than I need work. But this is a great organization, and I work with some of the best people in this community, and I'm proud of that, mostly proud of all that they are and all that they do and the employees and what they contribute to the organization. We have a great group here.
Well, two things that caught my attention in what you mentioned. There's been a lot of construction going on, so you've had a lot to deal with. Maybe we could hit on that.
Sure.
But I don't know that in any of the times that I've done these interviews that we've talked about keeping the facility clean.
Yes.
I think those are the forgotten heroes of this place, right? Because if any place needs to be clean, it's here.
Yes.
How important and how much effort goes into keeping a hospital clean?
Well, I can tell you a tremendous amount of effort is made at keeping the facility clean. And just to give you an idea of the complexity of that, we have 14,000 visits a year in our emergency department, for instance. Everybody that comes to the emergency department is most likely having a bad moment of their day or could be a game changer for their year or even beyond. And so obviously that high volume, that equates to 40 or 50 patients a day. You got to have a clean place for every patient coming in hour by hour, minute by minute. And so that area just alone has to be kept clean. But then when you expand out to, we have approximately 800,000 square feet that needs to be kept clean throughout the entire hospital.
That's a lot of feet.
We do have a lot of employees engaged in that area. Jimmy Rogers actually oversees that area and then some. And so he has put together a team within our environmental services department to ensure cleanliness within the four walls of the hospital alone, but then also partners with several independent contractors that work on some of our business buildings or our physician buildings in other clinics that we have that aren't even located in Macomb. And so he and I have worked closely together over the past 3 years on this. And it was a struggle during COVID for sure, because you want to ensure that every area is cleaned, not only daily, but at times within every hour, if not more. And so it is a valiant effort. It's so important that Medicare watches for any type of hospital-acquired infection that could be picked up from the hospital. So our job is to stay clean, keep clean, and be even cleaner than mom or grandma would ever want you to have. So
a lot more than washing hands.
It really is, and hand washing is part of that as well. In our infection control department, who would have thought that within healthcare that keeping your hands cleaned every hour, every day, after every and even during patient interactions could be a game changer with preventing further infection. And we watch it very, very closely. And of course, everywhere you go, you see not only sinks and patient care areas, but hand gelling in and throughout that. And so we have to, it's what we do. It's not, oh, wow, that's a lot. It's what you do in healthcare. You have to do it. It takes care of patients. It takes care of practitioners. It is basic and fundamental, but when you do it, the outcomes are pretty clear. You help patient care. You prevent infections from happening that shouldn't have happened. Number one. Number two is your staff stay healthier as well.
Which is key in today's world.
Absolutely.
Well, Adrian, I greatly appreciate you coming and talking. And we just touched on some of the stuff that you deal with on a daily basis. So I'm sure we can talk to you again about some other things.
You bet.
But it was fun talking about the things that people kind of, I think, forget about a little bit or get left behind. We talk about the doctors and the nurses all the time. We don't talk about the people that keep that
you bet
stuff rolling. So I appreciate you being here. And
thank you so much. It was wonderful. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for the second half of action here. Third quarter going to start here in just a minute. Titans have the lead by 14. It's 30-16 coming out of the break. And I believe the Titans are going to have the ball as well. I'd like to welcome back in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH West Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance here at TSSR Game Time Live. We got games covering all of the local high school teams around the area, Macomb, West Hancock. We got some teams in Abington, Avon, Bushnell-Prairie City, and much more. So if you guys want to see some more games, check us out on our YouTube channel. Here you're seeing this game right now. We'll be covering the rest of the boys' homes games this year. And we have the Hancock County Invitational coming up next week. And I do believe we are covering every single game of that tournament. Pass down low to Knowles. His reverse layup is up and in. He's got 6. 2 quick points for the Titans within 10 seconds out of the halftime break. Mercer County down by 16 now. Lose control of it. That's Marston. McPeak gives it over. Bolins drives. He tries a little mid-range shot. His no good. Rebounded by Knowles. Froman going to have it now. Siegfried will try a 3. That one's no good. Hasn't been feeling his rhythm since the first quarter. Grotehouse gets it, kicks it over to Froman. He'll try a 3. That one is good. Hunter Froman knocks it down. He's got a 3 for each quarter. A State Bank of Nauvoo three-pointer falls. Makes it 35-16. 5 quick points for the Titans here. Titans are moving it around. Finley with it. Gives it up McPeak. Drives inside, tries a floater. Pretty looking shot over the extended arm of Knowles. Brody McPeak has himself 8 on the game. First points of the quarter for the Golden Eagles. Knowles down low, blocked by Bolins. He's might get charged for the foul, I believe, or it might be underneath. I'm not sure. We'll see what the call is here by the official. They are going to give it to number 12. That's Toby Finley. That'll be his second of the game. First free throw from Knowles is good. He's up to 7. Second leading scorer for the Titans now. The only points for the Titans so far in this game come from their starting 5. They make up all 37 of their points. Only 3 players from Mercer County have points right now. Bolins with it, guarded by Gooding. Spin, try to go baseline. Good help there from Grotehouse. Right there to pick up the double team. Siegfried gets a hand on it. McPeak tries another floater off the side of the basket. Kicks it out, stolen away by Gooding. McPeak had a chance to just turn around and maybe shoot a semi-contested layup, but he turns it over instead. 2-3 zone. They lob it up. Knowles is no good. They give it over now. McPeak drives inside, brings it back out, gives it up to DeMuth. He'll try the drive inside, slow it back down. Titans playing man defense here. Froman goes for the steal. Needs help. DeMuth doesn't try to take the shot down low. Come out, thought about the 3, fakes it. Nothing open here for Mercer County so far in this drive, and there's a turnover after a long possession. Nothing open, couldn't find anything down low or outside at the 3-point line. Good defense from the Titans. Froman will try another 3. That one's no good. Long rebound goes for Grotehouse. They give it down low to Gooding. Wrap around to Froman. His layup is in. Froman's got 5 in the quarter. He's got 11 on the game. Leading scorer now. McPeak gives it back up, just swinging the ball around. Bolins with it now. Has 9 on the game. Leading scorer for Mercer County. Drives inside. His shot is up and in. Great use of his body against Knowles. Knocks it down. It's going to be a timeout. Mercer County. Wasn't quite sure myself. I didn't hear any whistles, but timeout going to be taken by Mercer County. We'll take a timeout here as well. We'll be right back after this break. 4:56 to go here in the third.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
It's going to be Titans ball coming out of the timeout. 19-point lead for West Hancock here in this one. Grotehouse going to bring it up for the Titans. Gives it to Siegfried. Corner to Froman. Back up top. Kick it to the other Froman. Gooding. He goes baseline. Takes a layup. Great move there from Gooding, just using his speed and athleticism. He's got 10. He's into the double digits now. 21-point lead now for the Titans. Hurt and Crowley not getting a lot of playing time here today in this one. We've seen him on the floor just a little bit, but not a lot. That shot's no good. DeMuth will try a corner 3. That's long. Rebounded by Froman. Got the fast break up to Gooding. His layup rolls in. He's up to 12. Good fast break execution there from the Titans. 43-20, 23-point lead for the Titans now. Bolins with it. He drives inside, kicks it out to the corner. Finley trying to find DeMuth. He gives it to him. Tried to get him with the back cut, but couldn't get behind Grotehouse. Gooding gets his hand on it. Bolins will try a 3. That one is good, and Bolins is heating up here in this one. 14 points for him so far. Siegfried out to Grothaus. He'll try a three. That's good again. Gavin Grothaus, he's got 3 3-pointers on the game. 3 State Bank of Nauvoo threes for Gavin Grothaus. Back out Finley. 3:15 on the clock. Drive from McPeak. Turnaround fader. That's tough right there. Brady McPeak. Oh my. He's got 10. 21-point lead now for the Titans again. And they give it to Knowles down low. Tough layup right there from Knowles. He went right hand, left side, but put kind of like a reverse layup almost. DeMuth with the ball now, 48-25 our score. Gives it up to Bolins. DeMuth gets a screen, goes the other way. Back out, Bolins tries a three, tipped by Gooding, and he's gonna pick up a foul. This will be his third of the game. Lincoln Scott gonna check in for Mercer County. Crowley will check in for Froman. That is the second foul of the quarter here for Mercer County. Siegfried drives in, kicks it out. Baseline drive, reverse layup. That one rolls in for Nolan Gooding. He's got 6 on the quarter, 14 on the game. 50-25 now. Titans sustaining a solid lead here in this one at home. McPeak with the ball, trying to look for Bolins down low. He gets it to him. He gets fouled by Grothaus, got him on the arm on the way up. He'll head to the line for 2, the first foul against the Titans here in the quarter. Grothaus has 2 on the game. Free throw from Bolins. That one's good. He's got 6 here in the quarter. Hurt will check into the game for the Titans. Grothaus will come out with 2 fouls. A 24-point lead now for West Hancock. Make it 23. Nice looking free throws there from Carson Bolins. 27-50 our score. Crowley with it, 3-2 zone. They give it to Gooding down low. Move inside, his layup's just too easy. He's matched his first half output here in the third with 8 here already. He's up to 16 on the game. Bolins has 16 as well. 1:30 on the clock. Tough shot there from McPeak. And the Mercer County head coach trying to say that it was tipped, but the refs are going to say airballed, no good. It'll be Titans ball, up by 25 still. Crowley in the corner. Back out Siegfried. He tries a 3. That's no good. Siegfried struggling to shoot it from deep. Good move from Crowley and 1. He'll head to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. And Crowley is the first non-starter for the Titans with points here in this one. Free throw is no good. Rebounded by Lucas Marston. Knowles hit the deck trying to get the rebound himself. McPeak with it down low. Back out DeMuth. Guarded by Gooding. Gives it over Bolins. Just trying to move it around. Open corner 3 for McPeak. That's no good. Rebounded by Gooding. He'll slow it down. Doesn't go for the fast break. Siegfried with it. Gives it to the corner to Gooding. He goes baseline again. Takes a tough shot, and Gooding is finding that block all day long. He's got 2 more points. 10 in the quarter for Gooding. When he's getting down there in the block, he has no problems getting it in. Her on defense against McPeak. Under 30 seconds to go. We're at 20 seconds on the clock here in the third. Titans up by 29. They're just holding on to it. Marston with the ball, waiting for the last second shot. Hand it off to Bolins. Siegfried gets his hand on it. Bolins loses control. 5 seconds on the clock. He takes a tough three. That's no good. Gooden going to have to heave it up the quarter. He's had it. Might go in. No good. That one was a little left. No good on the shot for Gooding, but, man, a phenomenal quarter. He had 10. He's got 18 on the game. Titans are up 56-27. We'll head to a quick break. We'll be back after this here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back here. Fourth quarter going to start here in a moment. Mercer County going to have the ball. Bolins and McPeak trying to will this team to a win, but down by 29 here at the start of the fourth. Both players combined have 26 of the team's 27. Have it inside, back out to DeMuth. DeMuth has one on the game from a free throw earlier. Working against Crowley. Siegfried jump switches him. He does it again there to Scott. Out to Bolins, drives inside, throws one up, blocked by Knowles, out of bounds. It'll stay here for Mercer County, and that thing might have been at the top of the backboard. Oh my. DeMuth here on the inbound. Has to throw it up top to McPeak. Guarded by Hurt. Tries to take it inside. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to DeMuth. It's been a minute-long possession here so far from Mercer County. And DeMuth trips on Crowley, and they're going to call a travel on Siegfried. It'll stay with Mercer County here. I think DeMuth might have tripped over Crowley's leg. They didn't call a foul, but they'll get Siegfried for the travel. Still a 29-point lead for West Hancock. Still have their starters out there, minus Grotehouse. He's checking back into the game. Three is no good. Rebounded by Knowles. Gives it up to Siegfried. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Kicks it out for Hurt. He'll try it. That's long. No good. Rebounded by number 32, Lucas Marston. Bolins with it, guarded by Hurt. Over to DeMuth on the wing. Back up top, Scott. Thought about it, doesn't take it. We're a minute 30 here into the fourth. Baseline from Bolins. That's a tough fadeaway, no good. Great defense from Hurt. Might have got away with a little bit of a push. Siegfried kicks it to the corner. Crowley tries it. That's tipped. Rebounded by the Titans. Gooding fakes a three, goes baseline, throws it up. No good. Strong rebound from Marston. Playing good defense here so far. Try from DeMuth. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. It's going to be against Braden Hurt, I believe. Froman and Crowley, or Siegfried and Knowles will check out. They'll sub in two more starters for two starters here. Hurt's going to pick up his first foul of the game. No points for either team here in this quarter so far. Turnaround shot for Bolins is no good. Rebounded by Grotehouse. Froman has it. They're swinging it around. Looking for Gooding down low. They give it to him. Throws it up, fouled on the way. He'll head to the line for two here. A chance to make it a 30-point game. And there, Bolins gets teed up. And As we expected, the student section is ecstatic about it. Just at the beginning of the game, Bolins took a hard hit on the floor and had some choice words for the student section. And there he had some choice words for Gooding. And you know what Mom always said, it's not really who starts it, it's whoever's seen that gets in trouble. And I think Bolins might have been the only one that was seen there on that one. That's his 5th foul, so he's out of the game for Mercer County. Second free throw is good. That makes it a 30-point lead for the Titans, 57-27. Grotehouse knocks down the free throw. These are the technical foul free throws here for the Titans. Gooding has 19 on the game. And the second one is good as well. Titans extend it to a 59-27 lead. Continuous clock should be put into effect for the rest of the game here for the Titans. Back over to Hurt, moving it around. Give it to the corner. They don't have Knowles in the game, so don't have a huge post presence, but Gooding has been working all day there. Great find for Grotehouse, no good. He gets the putback up and in for Grotehouse. And he's up to 13. Foul going against Froman, I believe. That's his first of the game, it is. 2 team fouls for both squads. And these fans are still chirping about, I think, that Boland's technical foul possibly. Finley gives it over now. Marston with it. Mercer County just looking for something here. Down by 34. And I'm not quite sure if you can hear it on the broadcast, but the student section telling Mercer County to start their buses with 5 minutes remaining in this game. Froman drives inside, puts it up and in, and one. He's heading to the line for 2. He's at 13 on the game. 4 Titans players with double-digit points, and here comes the young squad for both teams. For the Titans, it's Gooding, Scott, Siegfried, Hunter Wibley, and Jonah Bradley. And for Mercer County, if I had all their numbers, I would tell you, but I am not quite sure who is who for this team. I do know Peyton 30-Acre is out there for this squad. Grady Norton is out there as well. The free throw is good for Froman. He checks out. Mercer County with it. They find their man down low. Kicks it back out. Open 3. Norton tries it. No good. Ball's on the floor. Mercer County comes away with it. Titans up by 35 here in this one. Have it outside at the 3-point line. Back to number 34. 30-Acre drives inside. Could have gotten a carry called against him there. Scott comes down with the rebound. Gooding will bring it up for the Titans. I do not have 34 or 55 on my roster sheet. Siegfried tries a corner 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Mercer County. Continuous clock will be put into effect for the rest of the game here for both these schools. Number 33, Trey Phillips with it. He'll give it back up to 30-Acre, guarded by Jonah Bradley. Just moving it around, gets the screen right side. Gooding gets his hand on it. Back to Phillips. Hands it off 30-Acre. Goes with the screen. Just a motion offense. Drives inside. Nice looking move there from 30-Acre. The first points of this fourth quarter come from Peyton 30-Acre with 2:18 on the clock. It's been a busy quarter for the Titans, not so busy for the Golden Eagles. They give it down to Jess Scott. Power dribble, gets the layup. He's got 2. 2 minutes on the clock here. Titans looking for their 14th win of the year. Three-pointer Phillips, that's long, rebounded by Gooding. Titans still holding on to that 35-point lead. Whibley thought about it, goes baseline, throws it up and in. Hunter Whibley gets it to fall. Banks it in, 1:30 left on the clock. Phillips with it now. Hands it off. This is Norton with it. A lot of these players got some minutes against each other in the JV matchup. The only ones that didn't would be Jess Scott, I believe, and Phillips for Mercer County. 1:08 on the clock here for Mercer County. Baseline 30-acre. His shot no good, fouled by Scott. He'll head to the line for 2, and this will take up a lot of the time left remaining on the clock. Only 1 missed free throw so far today for Mercer County. They've knocked down 6 total, counting that free throw. 6 for 7. Pretty good day from the line, just not enough to help them get a win. Second one is good as well for 30-acre. Titans gonna have it here. Gooding just holding on to it. See if they take a shot. Bradley drives inside. He throws up a left-hand floater. No good. 10 seconds on the clock. This will most likely be the end of this one. Bradley gets it. See if he tries to put a last-second layup up. Goes up with it. It's in. Jonah Bradley hits it to fall. He finishes the day with 2 varsity points. Titans get the win, 66-31. At the end of this one, they move to 14-3. The Golden Eagles fall to 7-11. I got some final stats for you here on this one. We'll start off with Mercer County. They only had 4 players with points in this one. Holden DeMuth had 1. Peyton 30-acre had 4 there in the fourth. The only player to score for Mercer County was Peyton 30-acre in the fourth quarter. Brody McPeak had 10, and Carson Bolins led the team with 16. For the Titans, 2 points belongs to 4 separate players: Jess Scott, Hunter Whibley, Jonah Bradley, and Jordan Crowley. 6 points to Lewis Siegfried, all from the first quarter, and 10 points to Cooper Knowles, 13 to Gavin Grotehouse, 14 for Hunter Froman, and the leading scorer for the game is Nolan Gooding. He had 10 in the third quarter. Just an electric day from him down in the post. That'll be it from our broadcast here. Titans get the win. They play on Friday against, I believe, the number 2 ranked team in 2A basketball in the state. They've had a tough schedule. That one's going to be tough there. That'll be it from our broadcast here today. Titans get the win. I'm Luke Little, Emily Hagee on camera as always. Thank you for joining in and watching. This has been TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with Hancock Titan Sports, presented by LJ Insurance. Have a great night.